So welcome to part 2 of I'm trading Isaac Heeney. Yeah, we're going to trade him again. This has caused me many headaches and I want to get rid of this headache. I even have to look at him on the home page, so I've had enough. I had to calm down this afternoon when Tim Kelly scored 160. My friend rang me. It was like Jesus aligned something for me and he said, do you want to come see a movie? I have free tickets. So we went to see Detective Pikachu, calmed me down. I love Pokemon, so yeah, that calmed me down a little bit. But yeah, so anyway, I don't really want to talk about Supercoach much this week. So I raided the parents' cupboard, and this is 43 liqueur. Never heard of it. I'm not a big drinker, but cheers, get this over with. I don't know if you're allowed to drink on YouTube. I don't care. Anyway, right now. Okay, so we scored 2,070 and we're ranked outside the top 1,000, so that's pretty horrible. Thank you, Rory Sloan. I love him so much, and yeah, it's just awful week. I hope I'm recording. Okay, good. So I go straight into the team. Any day now. It went up my nose a little bit. Okay, so in defense, in D1, we have Zach Williams. So he got injured again, twice this time. So he was testing me a little bit, but this is the 7th time he's had a mid-game injury, so that's fine. He got through. I hope he's fine. 82 is fine. So Brody Smith 71. Don't panic on Brody Smith. It was wet in most games this week, so yeah, it doesn't help halfbacks. There's not enough clean ball to get, sort of thing. So a lot of ground ball stuff like that. Darcy Moore 66, that's fine. He's going to score somewhere between 60 and 90, usually most weeks. Marty Hoare kicked the clutch goal. Man, if I didn't have Hoare, where would I be? Lucky I held him, because you never know. Luck of the draw when he was dropped. Dersma was actually pretty good, but he butchered it a bit. Callum Wilkie, his time is just about up, but we're going to hold him. And good to see Jordan Clark back. Ainsworth didn't do much, but again, young player, outside player in the wet, no good. So that is fine. And now the midfield. So basically what happened, it's Sunday. I have to work on Sundays. And I thought Dangerfield, there's no way he's playing, based on what I heard in the media. So you never know what Chris Scott, that snake, will do. He always trolls us with late outs. So I pretty much said, I'm just going to put Dangerfield on the bench. So I wasn't able to see if he was going to be a late out or not. Could have loopholed him with Walsh, but I didn't. So Lockie Neal was good, Cripps was good, Fife was good. I think he's reported, which is awesome. So I vice-captained McRae again, 5 weeks in a row. I said I wouldn't, so finally it's paid off, and I'm happy with that. It was out of him and Cripps, so yeah. Sloan, oh my goodness, I love this man so much. He saved my week. When Oliver was going 170, Tim Kelly 160, I needed a pod to stand up, and this man right here is my idol, Rory Sloan. I think he had 11 or 13 tackles or something, so one of the pods that's working for me. He made up for Matthew Crouch, who copped a nasty cork injury. I think he plays this week. He better play this week, actually. No resting for him, please. We need him. It happens, another mid-game injury, but I think a fair few people, there was a lot of injuries this round, so Matt Crouch was the one I copped. Jack Steele is a waste of time. I know he has it in him. I think he had a blood nose or something again. I don't know, I can't trade him. I just can't. So hopefully just pray that he comes good. Sam Walsh we're going to trade. I think he's going to be useful in the buys, but we need to make some sort of move because we lost up a lot of ground this week. So we're going to put Patrick Dangerfield on the field next week. And yeah, Atkins hamstring, so he's no use. Hazes playing okay, that's good. Kicked the goal. Ruck's going really good. O'Brien's probably got one more week in him, maybe. And now the forward line. So Noah Bolter was my number one forward. I think that tells you everything you need to know. His time on ground was 95%. Yeah, feels pretty good, I think. So happy with Noah Bolter. But I didn't even field him, so that was kind of pointless. So Trav Boak, I think he was at 110 in Dream Team, but 42% disposal efficiency. Caleb Daniel, again, halfback in the rain. It's not happening, it's just not. He dropped a few, I think he dropped 2 intercept marks, or maybe 1, I can't remember. But yeah, that's what happens, it's the ball slippery, you can't clutch those marks with the hands. So Isaac Heeney is injured. It's as simple as that. Oh, Jordan, don't trade your premiums. Why are you trading your premiums for? The only trade I really regret is trading out Tim Kelly back out, thinking Tim Kelly would get tagged out the next couple weeks. He's injured, I'm trading him. I know you're supposed to hold your premiums, but I need a escape from this. It's a bit like living with your parents for too long. You just need you just gotta go under any circumstances. Just gonna bring in Tim Kelly. I just needed him to hold on for one more week. Just one more week, Tim Kelly, of not 150 plus. And then North Melbourne, I thought Zeeble would tag him. Zeeble's useless, so he didn't tag him. Oh, we done our trade already. That's fine. So Willem Drew is back in the midfield, and he didn't score very, very well. He plays Gold Coast next week, so we're going to hold Willem Drew. Liam Baker, Baker Mayfield from the NFL is scored 72, that's fine. I know Eno had Shai Bolton who fluked a 120, so he's very lucky. I'm not happy with that, so I think he's just about overtaken me in the ranks. And yeah, Corbett played really well. The commentators didn't shut up about his work rate, which means he should stay in the team, which I think he will. We might field Bolter next week, not captain him. Yeah, so our second trade for this week, excuse me, whoops. So I think we're going to trade Sam Walsh because, well, here's the thing. Everyone has Sam Walsh. What's his ownership? Okay, 71. So he was 72 last week. So he's going to be good for the buys. His trajectory is going down in terms of disposals every game. Plays the Giants next week. That's very tough. So I know you can hold him. The obvious move is to hold him, but that's the play we're going to make. And who's going to save us? This is chasing points so bad, but it'll be Laird or Dunkley. So okay, so Dunkley's in the mids. And then yeah, so we'll just bench Drew, even though he's playing Gold Coast, but he was not impressive against the Crows on the weekend. So maybe he plays better next week. I hope so, but we're going to bench him anyway. And then next week we're going to cash in O'Brien, and then we're going to have no trades. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have to do 6 more upgrades with 18 trades. I think that's doable. So say 1 up, 1 down. 6 times 2 is 12. So we'll have 6 trades left, all going well. So that's not a great position, but see how we go. So yeah. Oh man, we're chasing points a lot with Dunkley. But yeah, what a disaster that Heeney trade was. Oh my goodness. That's cost me 250 points and 2 trades, so we're never picking him again, ever. Even if he's a rookie next year, I'm not picking him because he's going to get injured. So, just for fun, I haven't checked the league rankings. We'll check the league rankings. So our league's ranked 3rd and 5th and 10th. So I let the leagues down, and we might have a quick look at my draft team. Now I haven't touched my draft team. How do I do this? Draft. Just because I get nothing out of it. I probably should do something. So this is my draft team. I accidentally picked Doherty and Deledio because I went to take a piss, and then Deledio I was doing something else. So I never done a draft before. So this is the team. Oh, English didn't play. We had Darling, who has been terrible. We have Heeney in our draft team. We might have to trade him there as well. Gray. So I just haven't looked at it because I probably should have, but I get nothing out of this. I just wanted to do the draft, so not really fair on the people in my draft league. But whatever. Pick Dale Thomas, he's doing okay. And Daniel Rich, he's cool. So that's all for the video. No agenda this week because me and Enno will discuss tomorrow if he fronts up, because he had just as bad as week as me nearly. Canelio's playing 33% forward, so we'll talk about that. Is Dunkley back? As in, is he going to get time? Josh Kelly, I wouldn't pick Josh Kelly. He can barely put two games together, but if you want to take that risk, fine. Talk about Oliver. I think he has a few tagging games coming up, so... And there's nobody really on the bubble. I think Liam Stocker, but I'm Crow supporter. I don't... yeah, he's part of the pick one deal. I hope he does well because Sauce put so much pressure on him. But now I'm going off topic, so thanks for watching. Yeah, I don't think the shot kicked in too much. Not too much, which is fine. So, gonna have an early one tonight, and we'll see you guys in soon. So